What's up YouTube? It's Colby here again, guys. We got the all new 2024 Wrangler. This time, guys, we got the Rubicon edition. So definitely excited about this. And obviously we got it in the beautiful hydro blue pearl colorway with the black accents. But before we get in all that, you know, we got to give a shout out to Coast Auto. Take a look at that. Coast Auto in North Vancouver here, 1600 Marine Drive, new, used, finance, Jeeps, Rubicons. Guys, whatever you need, make sure to hit them up for all your car needs. And finally, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel so we can keep bringing you guys more videos with more of these beautiful, brand new cars for you guys to enjoy. All right, it's enough with the introduction. Let's go right into this beautiful Rubicon. Under this beautifully crafted sport hood, we got a 3.6 liter V6 engine. It's gonna give you around 285 horsepower. So in terms of performance and statistics all under the hood, Jeep has stayed pretty similar, and some of their VP members and their members in other videos have said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jeep, it's an iconic brand name, especially with the Wrangler. When you think Jeep, you think Wrangler and vice versa. So obviously we got this beautiful sport hood, a little bit raised in the middle with the black accents. Down below, what you're gonna notice, the main difference, everyone's been talking about it online, I've talked about it in my past videos, this new 7-slot classic grille. You can tell it's a little bit shorter, a little more minimalistic with the times. One of the reasons they made it shorter was that so people do add-ons and different kind of customizations here, it won't prevent and restrict any of the airflow going into the engine. So tactical, yes, but also, in my opinion, it looks cleaner and they didn't change it too much that you don't not recognize it's a Wrangler anymore. Another thing, take out these circle LED lights. This is the Rubicon, as I mentioned. So there's gonna be a few differences. One thing that Jeep's mentioned between their Willys, the Rubicon, and all their other Wranglers, the front grille is actually slightly different for all of their different brands and everything. So this is what the Rubicon's gonna look like for the most part. As you can tell, it's not quite a circle light anymore on the Rubicon model, and it doesn't have any Easter egg in there. And they do have the first little red Rubicon Easter egg under the light, which you're gonna notice, guys, if you see my past videos and you're learning with me, if you see anything red, that's gonna be your Rubicon. So we got the red tow hooks below. And over here, we got the fog lamps underneath, pretty similar with the black accents going all over. And we'll move over to the side here. We got these big black fender flares, which have been iconic with the Jeep brand. And there you go, the first Rubicon label. And like I said, it's in red, right? So it's red all over the Rubicon there. And you take another look at the raised hood from this angle. One of the other biggest things that the Wrangler team has done is gotten rid of the antenna, whether it's off-roading or parking. Obviously it's tactical. In my opinion, it looks very cool, and it's integrated in kind of that gold yellow line up there. So it's integrated into the windshield up here. So very cool. Down below, like I said, Rubicon, not only does it just have the cool little red accents everywhere, it's gonna be better for you off-roading. Okay guys, now checking out the wheels. Like I said, Rubicon is gonna give you a bit better of an off-roading experience. So of course we have to go with these beefy 17-inch alloy wheels in the middle, and you get that red Rubicon Easter egg of the old Jeep right there in the middle. I'm absolutely loving the design of these. They went simple classic with the alloy design. And like I said, it's beefy. You got your 4-wheel drive. Take a look at this tread mark. Absolutely no problem on the trails, on the rocks, or wherever you guys are going. And underneath, if we can kind of look under the tire there, that's a first look at your true lock axle down there. So this Rubicon model, like I said, off-roading capabilities, being able to lock and unlock the axle wherever you are is obviously going to give you a better experience and help you get it out of some of those incline declines and a little bit of rocky situations, no pun intended. Let's go down here. Of course, you got your trail rated badge 4x4 and your Jeep Wrangler badge in the red Rubicon, of course. The T50 mark on the doors, just like any Wrangler, you can take these babies off in the summertime. In Vancouver, September right now, I don't know how many days you can take off these doors, but you can probably squeeze in a few days. What do you guys think? Up here, Speaking of Vancouver, you got your rain covers. If you guys are smokers or you just like a little bit of airflow with the windows down, you can keep these on so you can have the window down and get some air in there. Of course, we got a removable hard top up here, just like the doors. So easy to take off, guys. If you haven't taken off your own Wrangler roof before, it's so easy. Just 4 clips in there. We'll show you guys in another video for sure. Take a look. This is a 4-door. The back doors also able to take those off just as easy. All you need is a screw, guys. We'll show you. We'll do a nice video for you guys. Take a look at the side view from a bit of an angle there. Once again, hydro blue pearl and the black accent along the windows, the fender flares. And overall, guys, I'm loving the way the Rubicon and Jeep has stayed true to its Wrangler classic and not really disappointing any of the fans. I know online people still freak out a bit of the design in the front, but honestly, I like it. Jeep has got to step up their game because they got guys like the Bronco coming in. The Bronco has been making waves. A lot of people saying the Bronco's copying the Jeep's copying the Bronco, but I mean, we'll have to see for ourselves when we check out the interior. Okay guys, as you can tell in the driver's seat, the cockpit of this 2024 Wrangler Rubicon edition. Obviously excited about this one. If you guys want to see more of a full walk around interior and exterior, we did do a video a few weeks ago on the 2024 Wrangler. But I believe this is the first video of a POV drive. So excited about this. Hope you guys can see how beautiful and responsive this screen is. Apple CarPlay on display, obviously. Tons of apps down below. Apple CarPlay, your off-road pages. But I mean, the only downside I've had on Wranglers, if you guys watch my videos in the past, has pretty much been the screen. But as you can tell, it's updated with the time. And as I mentioned on the last little bit of the exterior, it's possible that they're feeling a little bit of heat, a little bit of pressure from the Bronco. As you can tell, the Bronco has been making a bit of a name for itself as trying to become the new premium off-road vehicle. But obviously, when you got Wrangler and you got Jeep, you got years of experience and name, credibility, everything. It's going to be really hard to knock off Jeep and the Wrangler itself. But I think Jeep's starting to feel the pressure a little bit because, you know, they did some subtle changes, which I love. Obviously, staying true to your brand. When you see this, you're going to be like, damn, that's still a Wrangler, still a clean-looking car. And they just look the way they did the screen, too. It flows perfectly within the dash. It doesn't pop out or go above the dash like some cars have been doing with too big of a screen. But it is 12.3 inches, horizontal style. Great addition there, great detail. And the antenna and the front grille of that as well are the biggest subtle changes that Jeep has thrown in here. But in terms of the Rubicon, obviously in the driving ability, so far very similar to the Rubicons of the past. Obviously you got the classic Jeep steering wheel with the red stitching, which I love. We're gonna give it a little bit of gas here as we go onto this highway here. We merge, let you guys know how it feels, how it rides. And a lot of people want some more day-to-day action if they're looking for this vehicle in terms of something that's, you know, they need it for the grocery store, for school, for work, whatever they need it for. You know, I'm gonna do my best to provide all the information without having to go into a dealership. But here we go. Oh wow, you guys hear that right there? Yeah, okay, so this is a Rubicon, as I mentioned. It is gonna feel a bit different than a Wrangler, but I absolutely love the feel. You get the V6 action going on, 3.6 liter Pentastar, and that 285 horsepower is on display right there. They did also, sorry, I didn't touch on this yet, if you guys can see this, the driving gauge here. The middle of it is actually digital. I believe some 23s have done that in the past. But on the left, your kilometers per hour and your RPMs, they went classic, it's non-digital. But I do like the look of that. In the premium models though, and some of the 2024s, I've been told that they do offer the fully digital display. Sometimes you might see that online to kind of match this nice, beautiful dash over here. Obviously, you got all your climate zones, all your climate controls in the middle, your window buttons, all that. Your manual here for off-roading down below, as well as your axle controls, as I mentioned, the true lock axle. This is a 4-door, right? So still great. Not many blind spots in the Jeep. I love how open it is, especially in the rear view mirror. It's easy to see. One thing, another nitpicky thing that people have brought up, I think I've brought it up at least a few times, is the Jeep, especially because it's got the hardtop removable cover, and people like to drive with the doors down, windows down, roof off. By the way, I do love the way this changes lanes very easily. But as I said, the noise, they have actually at least attempted to reduce the noise with some of the systems in terms of if you're on a call, it'll kind of block out the noise, something that like iPhone has been doing. So obviously you can't go on a call right now, but definitely try that out. Keep an eye out for that. But I do believe the noise is a little bit better than the 23 models, at least from now on the highway. I have noticed past Jeeps, past Wranglers we've had, the noise has been another nitpicky thing. Safety features, they have included more of an updated airbag along the window, along the curtain here. So I've heard some good reviews about that as well. But in my opinion, guys, just a short little drive for you guys today. I'm really excited for what Jeep has to come in the future and the rest of 2024 models. Hopefully we can get a premium model for you guys. But as I mentioned before, the driving's still true, still similar to the Wranglers of the past. They're staying true to their name. They're just feeling a little bit of the heat from the Bronco. But as you can tell, great acceleration, great touch, great feel. Day to day, I think Jeep is still trying to juggle, the problem with being an off-roading adventure vehicle while still being a day-to-day vehicle that people can use, for work, for their 9-to-5s. For their 9-to-5s. I'm allergic to that word. I'm sorry, can't do that. But for their 9-to-5s, for picking up kids, I think Jeep's just kind of stepping in that direction. Like, hey, we can step up our game with the technology. Look at that, great response time. I'm actually in awe, just no words, because that's just been the one sore thumb on the Jeep name is the screen. And they've done a great job, great response time. Everyone I've heard, everyone around the dealership as well, has been raving about this. And the subtle change of the front and the antenna. I mean, if that's the biggest change the Wrangler family is going to go through, I think Jeep's in good hands. It obviously looks clean, looks updated. Now you have even more room to customize. I believe you can customize, I forget the name of the brand, but through Jeep to get those custom updates on the front if you guys are into towing, trailing, or any off-roading adventures, obviously. But yeah, guys, I believe I covered it all. Like I said, shout out to shout out to Coast Auto in North Vancouver, 1600 Marine Drive, for giving me this beauty for the day. Do some more content for you guys, and hopefully we get some more premium models on display. But I'm absolutely loving it. We got the beautiful Rubicon seats, just absolutely comfortable, and I'm just gonna enjoy a little more miles on the highway here. And thank you guys for sticking around. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.